Hey there YouTube, it's Bobi aka Paginator, and I'm here today with the Fairyloot unboxing for the box from February. So yeah, we're almost halfway through March. Well, I guess we should say a third of the way through March. But you know, everything's delayed these days. It is what it is. Fairyloot's really good at communicating when boxes are going to be shipped out and letting people know, so that's the situation we're in. Before I start, I want to say hi to my friend Linda. I miss being able to bring my subscription boxes into your classroom and just like geek out together over stuff. So anyway, we're going to dive on in. I remember the theme being something that made me think it was going to be a science fiction book, but as to the specific wording of the theme, I don't remember. So we'll just find out when we open the box, and here we go. Okay, so we have, what the future holds. Alright, here is our spoiler card with a lovely print on the front. Who are these people? Definitely seeing some robotic kind of machines. There's a tall guy here, and then more of a spidery looking one over here. Alright, we have the monthly character cards right on top. Oop, that one's upside down. Nope, this one. Turn the right way, cards. Alright. So, 6 of Wands here and 5 of Wands here. Let's see if it tells us. This says they are designed by @ARZ28 and are inspired by Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. Ooh, I have that book, but I've never read it. I keep meaning to. Okay. Crinkly's out of the way. What is this? It's a pillowcase. Per Aspera ad Astra, Red Rising by Pierce Brown. If you haven't read Red Rising, I highly recommend it. It's so, like, sci-fi deliciousness. And then on this side, we have characters here. And then Through Hardship to the Stars. So Darrow is the main character of Red Rising, and that's got to be him in the middle. To be honest, it's been a while since I read Red Rising, so I'm not going to be able to guess the names of these characters, but those of you who have read it probably will know. So if you're not familiar, Red Rising gets shelved a lot and like lumped into YA quite a bit, even though it's technically an adult book or adult series. So there's a little bit of crossover between age ranges there. For that reason, I do keep my Red Rising books at home rather than in the classroom. Alright, we have a candle, and it says Aiko on it, and Aiko is from the Marissa Maya series, The Lunar Chronicles. I love her. Oh, okay. Broken isn't the same as unfixable. Cranberry, peach, citrus, vanilla, Fairyloot exclusive. Let's take a look at this lovely color. Oh my goodness. Peaches and vanilla just bursting out. Oh, yes. In a little bit, I have to go back to the school because we have parent-teacher conferences tonight, and this may or may not come with me, like the whole box, just in case I need like to take a moment in my classroom and like go smell something good or look at a pretty book, because I'm sure the book's going to be pretty no matter what it is. Yay. Alright, now here we have this interesting case. It is quite long, which makes me think pencil case. Who is this gal on the front here? Oh my goodness, okay. So this is a cutlery set, so we'll open that up and see inside. It says each utensil features a quote from Warcross by Marie Lu. And the box has a stunning design of the main heroine, Amika, illustrated by the talent at Warwick Art. Or Warwick A. Okay, WARICKAART. That's the handle of the artist. Okay, so this is Amika Chen from Warcross. I really enjoyed Warcross. I haven't gotten to the sequel yet because I only just read Warcross a couple months ago. Alright, we have a pouch within the case, and our utensils will be in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at this. Oh my heavens. Okay, I'm not going to be able to show you the words because of the glare and my dumb camera. So it says, everything's science fiction until someone makes it science fact. Interesting. Alright, and then we've got 2 more items. Okay, so we have a lovely fork, and it says, think badass thoughts. Also good advice. And our spoon, which is also quite lovely, says, every locked door has a key. That's really fun. So I'm going to put these back in the pouch and put them all inside the case. I don't know that I'd ever actually eat with these. They're almost too pretty to eat with, but super fun item to use in Instagram pictures or like shelf displays or fun things like that. Like, yeah. Oh, close. It doesn't want to close now. I'll have to monkey with that in a little bit. Okay, here we have a box. Oh, there are words. Let's see. The night walked down the sky with the moon in her hand. Frederick L. Knowles. Oh, it says fairy lights on this part of the box. Fairy lights are always a good thing. Open up, please. Oh my goodness, they're moon fairy lights. Look at this. Okay, so we don't have any batteries in here, but when they turn on the light, they'll like light up little moons. I wonder if I have any batteries on hand. Alright, I don't have the right kind of batteries for that, so I'll have to try them later. Definitely going to use those in an Instagram picture and stuff. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see those. And my handle is @Paginator24. Here we have the enamel pin. It is vicious. Plenty of humans were monsters, and plenty of monsters knew how to play at being human. I love that quote. I used to have it on like a little pop socket on my phone, but then I got a different phone, and the case I have for it doesn't allow for a pop socket. But it's a very pretty pin. It's got like a skull and crossbones at the top, and just some nice details there. Awesome. Okay, so now we're down to the pouch that should have the book in it and the Fairy Scoop newsletter and the bookmark. And let's really hope we get through this before my camera's battery dies, because I don't want to deal with all that. Okay, here is our bookmark, which matches the spoiler card. We have, oh, they sent me 2 copies of the Dear Reader letter. Okay, Fairy Scoop, and here's the book. This Golden Flame by Emily Victoria. We have pinkish reddish sprayed edges, and oh, here's the autograph. Oh, foiling on the front. Oh my goodness, and on the side, and there's art inside the dust jacket. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna hurry and read the dust jacket to you and wrap this up. Fantasy fans won't want to miss this one, blurbed by Rosie Thor, author of Tarnished Are the Stars. Orphaned and forced to serve her country's ruling group of scribes, Karis wants nothing more than to find her brother long ago shipped away, but family bonds don't matter to the scriptorium, whose sole focus is unlocking the magic of an ancient automaton army. In her search for her brother, Karis does the seemingly impossible. She awakens a hidden automaton. Intelligence with a consciousness of his own, Alex has no idea why he was made or why his father, their nation's greatest traitor, once tried to destroy the automatons. Suddenly, the scriptorium isn't just trying to control Karis, it's hunting her. Together with Alex, Karis must find her brother and the secret that's held her country in its power for centuries. Whoa. That does sound intense. Wowzers. Alright, so in the Fairy Scoop, we learned that the exclusive edition comes with an exclusive cover, solid sprayed edges, signed by the author, foil design on the hardcover, and artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket. So they don't include a picture of what the original cover looks like, but we can Google that and find it pretty easily. Next month's box is going to be the theme of Frozen Fables. Are there going to be frozen items in here? Aww. Let's see. In this box, you can expect items inspired by The Bear and the Nightingale, Winter Song, Spinning Silver. I love Spinning Silver. Wicked Saints, Winterwood, and even The Darkest Stars. We are thrilled to reveal that one of the items in this box is a ceramic mug featuring artwork by the brilliant @Monolime Art. Oh my gosh, that's a big deal. Oh, I'm not going to read about the featured book for next month because I don't even want to give clues to myself to spoil what it might be, let alone to you guys. So we're just going to kind of cherish thinking about some kind of like polar fantasy kind of story perhaps. All right, so let's come back to this book, This Golden Flame. As I showed you, they did send me 2 copies of the Dear Reader letter, and I always read the Dear Reader letter, so we better share that. I'm trying to find where I said it. There, it's hiding somewhere. Where did you go? Okay, so here it is, and we have this very intriguing looking print of this girl with the lovely hair. Dear Fairyloot reader, this book was an adventure for me. I wrote it for my teen self because it was the book she would have loved to read. I wrote it to look at the ways that people can be kind as well as cruel to each other, and the way we find hope even in the dark. Flame is truly the story of my heart, and Alex's and Karis's journey are segments of my own. As you join in this journey, I hope that you too find an adventure in the pages of this book. Love, Emily. How fun. Okay, Emily Victoria, I don't know her. Says she's from Canada. Writes young adult science fiction and fantasy. She likes walking her overexcitable dog, drinking far too much tea, and crocheting things she no longer has the space to store. There's not a picture of her, so I can't show you that, but very, very cool. I'm really... Okay, so let's have a little life chat for a minute. With my grad school, next year I'm going to be writing my thesis, which is going to be a novel, and it is going to be a young adult novel. And I've always had it in my head that I would be doing realistic fiction. But more and more lately, my brain's pulling me towards sci-fi or fantasy. Like, really, I have some really good kind of plot ideas rolling around in my head, and I think I'm going to go in that direction. So I'm kind of excited. I have to work on a proposal and a writing sample over spring break, which is next week. So I might be talking more about that. Or I might keep it all to myself. We'll see how I feel. Alright, as for this Fairyloot box, it was once again very much fun. And what is my favorite item? I'm really excited to use those moon fairy lights, but honestly, the Red Rising pillow, because there's hardly ever things for Red Rising, and I love, 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 love Red Rising. So that'll be my official favorite thing. Alright, well, I better wrap this up and get back to school so I can have chats with parents and all kinds of good times. You guys have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.